Camelot 331 here, and GameStop. I know I say this a lot. GameStop's absolutely killing it right now. They are killing it, man. And by killing it, I mean killing their associates' morale and possibly their associates with what's going on and making them work. Well, that's another story. But GameStop recently announced they lost nearly $170 million. And I know what you're thinking. You're like, man, like what was the time frame? Like a year? Like 10 years? How long did it take them to lose that money? 1 quarter. 3 months into 2020, $170 million. You know how many Ferraris that is? That's like at least 700. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know math. I'm from Alabama. They didn't teach us math, unfortunately, there. But I have a good idea. Okay? A good idea of how many goats I could trade for $170 million. And by the way, there's been a big announcement on the corporate office level. A corporate associate reached out to me and let me know something a little insane. So before we get into it, make sure you give this video a big old thumbs up doodle and make sure you subscribe if you haven't. So first off, take a look at this. I'm going to read this to you. Take a look at this. First quarterly results for GameStop, that being February to April. Here it is right here. Total global comparable sales decreased 17%, excluding stores that are closed, meaning that comparable store sales actually decreased by 30%. And obviously, George Sherman, the CEO, blamed a lot of other things except for GameStop's business model as to why they're failing. Of course he did. That's what they do. Look at this right here. Operating loss of $108 million compared to operation earnings of $17 million the prior year's first quarter. So last year they made $17 million. This year they lost $108 in just 1 year. Holy mother of God. Net loss of $165.7 million or $2.57 per diluted share. And right here, this is a big one. Adjusted net loss of $103 million compared to the adjusted net income last year of $7.5 million. Holy mother of God. That is insane. Think about how staggering that is. $103 million versus a gain of 7. That's not a good thing. But not only are sales and everything else damn possible down. Everything's damn down, son. Not only that, the funnest damn part about working at GameStop, pretty much the only fun part, was conference, which has been canceled and replaced with something outrageously dumb as hell. Take a gander at this. Look at this. I'm totally bummed conference is canceled. It's a nice getaway from the store, a chance to mingle with our peers and create a rapport with those we work together with. It's also a nice refresher before the holiday season kicks off. Now, I get why it's canceled. It's for our safety and staff, since, we didn't get a lot of that in March. The conference call, watch it. However, let's talk about the schedule for it. Every Wednesday from the last week of August until Black Friday, we're going in early, 2 to 3 hours to watch whatever is happening. Some SLs drive over an hour each way, so just seeing that won't be worth it. But I'm guessing since it seems we still open at noon for the foreseeable future, we may work that day also. It's going to be a long day. So what they're saying is instead of going to some kick-ass place and having fun, you're going to have to come in early on Wednesdays, 2 to 3 hours early, even if you don't work. Shocking. And do some training on the computer. Wow. This is much better. And they didn't get any pay bump, and they're cutting bonuses everywhere. But who gets to keep their bonus? We're coming up to that. I guess anyone who's upset it's a specific day and before open is being called an entitled child. Let me just ask this. Did you also consider the future of this happening? Some SLs work their family care in our apartments around our free days. Some DMs are strict on what days can be taken and when. If they follow the manual closely, then let's just say you're there for every single training. Essentially, you will never have a week where you have 2 days off in a row. It will always be Sunday and Thursday. And with how hours are right now, how many SLs cannot work 44 hours and need to also do partial unemployment? If we're still going with these hours and coverage we have now, this is just going to add fuel to the fire that's quickly burning out many individuals. Please do not think I'm poo-pooing on the event team by any means. I'm sure some higher-ups had a hand in planning. I would just hope there are some SLs who they would consult. Of course they're not going to do that. They don't even talk to their SL. It's all upper hands. That's it. No one else. GameStop doesn't give a damn about its workforce. You could see that in March, when people were basically going into their deaths. GameStop didn't give a damn. They still don't give a damn. They would let their grandparents die for like $7 probably. They don't care. I guess my point of this post is that I hope corporate can change what's needed before we start having people drop like flies, because a lot of us are struggling and getting burnt out. Conference was a good time to combat that burnout and being hyped, and a lot of us are just having a hard time getting hyped up. Shocking. But of course, GameStop Reddit's doing the same thing they always do. And if someone says anything negative about GameStop, they're just an entitled child. That's what it says. Everyone who has a valid criticism is an entitled child. That's pretty much everything on the GameStop Reddit, because everybody on the GameStop Reddit is the ride or die GameStop people that would literally die for the company. They would take a bullet in the face if the CEO sent them a message to do so. That's what these people are. And then again, look at this. I typically don't like to talk bad about the company. I like my job a lot. I'm good at it. I think it's fun. Even when the stuff was ramping up, I didn't even complain. I don't talk bad about GameStop and defend it when appropriate. That said, I hate the virtual conference this year. Another person. Remember, they canceled conference. They're going to have to go in Wednesdays early and just do computer training. That's so dumb. And they're required to be there. It's not like they can just not be there. No, they have to be there. I know they put a lot of work to get a plan in, but I hate it. I enjoy getting away from the store and hanging out with my peers. The idea of training at the store before open once a week for up to 4 months is pretty horrible, in my opinion. Yeah, I wouldn't be doing it. Sorry, I'm so glad I'm not there. I'd be like, yeah, bye. And look at this. Every single person. The in-store requirement is driving me nuts. I can't get hyped up in a 2 to 3 hour period. The worst part is they made it sound universally better than regular conference. Yeah, I doubt it. I'm concerned that this is what conference is now in the future. Yeah, there's not going to be another one, son. This is it. This is a really sad whimper to go out on. Now let's hit some of these messages, like the one that corporate sent me and the memo that they sent me about the bonuses this year. Check this out. You're about to be blown away. First message. I don't know if you heard, but they canceled GameStop conference this year. We instead are having to go in every Wednesday early for training for a couple hours, and it is required. I loved conference, and this is just terrible. I don't even work Wednesdays, and my store is over an hour away. Wow. They talked it up like it's going to be way better than flying out to Vegas. But it's an absolute nightmare. I'm so scared that this is what conference is going to be like forever now because of how much money it's saved. Again, probably not going to be another one. This is crazy. Instead of flying all their associates somewhere, or maybe just rescheduling, no. Or maybe doing local events, maybe. Just consider social distancing, wear a mask, and do something local for your team. No! You're going to make them go in early and train for 2 to 3 hours along with their work day. And if they're off, sorry. They're working 6 days that week. It's insane. I'm so glad I'm not involved. But what about the bonuses? This is the most important thing. The bonuses. What's going to happen with these bonuses, man? Where's all the money going to be going? Okay, because they're announcing no pay increases for any of their associates in the company. Well, obviously. And also, some bonuses are going away. Let's read this message from the corporate office that someone sent me. It's going to blow your socks off. Your feet are going to be cold as hell. And I'm probably going to be liable. So please don't sue me for your cold ass feet. Here we are. Look. Hey. Corporate life at GameStop is getting bad. They announced to the whole corporate office that us low on the rung corporate associates are no longer getting bonuses. They said no one will be getting bonuses except for directors and executives. Oh, George Sherman, you got away with it again, son. He's gonna get his bonus. Lucky him, huh? So, of course, the CEO, and they're all going to get their bonuses. Of course. This is unbelievable considering the people that need and rely on these bonuses the most will not be getting them. But, of course, the executives are getting them. What even is the point? Now, let's take a look at this memo. It says, here are the key takeaways of the incentive program changes. The changes. Short-term incentives, or bonus. The new bonus plan eligibility levels beginning at the manager level compensation grades and above. Based on this plan eligibility, your position is not eligible for a bonus in fiscal year 2020, son. Now look at the bottom here. We understand there is a balance between the positive news of restored salaries and the reality of the right size incentive eligibility for fiscal year 20. As these were not easy decisions. Of course, not easy decisions. Think about this for a second. They say this isn't an easy decision, but they're not giving away their bonuses, right? They're taking it from other people. It sounds like a pretty damn easy decision to me, you greedy sons of bitches. This was not an easy decision, promise me. And it's like, the guy that made the decision gets to keep his bonus. What the Sam hell are you talking about? This wasn't an easy decision. God, corporate life, man. I hate corporate people. I hate them. Ooh, I hate them, son. There's something about it, man. Just makes me just want to slap things in the damn face. Maybe on the ass cheek. I don't know. But I'm pretty pissed. We appreciate that each of you grasp the magnitude of the situation. Thanks for accepting it. And share the commitment to our goals to maintain our long-term health and vibrancy as a company. Shocking. Thanks for giving us your bonus so the company can be vibrant and healthy. Wow. Wow. I'm so damn shocked. I really am. So there it is. GameStop announced they lost almost $170 million last quarter. The most they've ever lost by like 40 times over. Literally. Because last year they made $7 million. They made $7 million. And also remember, this is something to remember. Remember when I said they were going to close down a bunch of stores? Well, on the first quarterly report, it says GameStop temporarily closed all 3,500 of their locations. They had 4,400, just last October. But no one's saying anything. They're slowly closing them, and we're only halfway through 2020. Remember what I said. It's slowly happening. Slowly. 1,000 down, 1,000 more to go. So 170 million lost. They canceled conference, and they're making their associates come in on Wednesdays to train for it. And also, no one's getting a bonus except for executives. The jokes write themselves. I don't even have to be funny anymore. We could just end the YouTube channel. Camelot's done. GameStop is the damn comedian now. Ain't even me. It's over, son. So what do you think? What do you think? That's pretty damn insane. I want to know what you think. Those poor souls at GameStop getting crushed. How is there anybody still working there? I don't know. So if you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up, dude, like it, and please subscribe. Don't forget, I stream Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday at 8:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. Check it out, and follow me on Instagram and Twitter. That's real damn important. Message me if you want to get your voice heard. So make sure you do me a favor. Make sure you get on it. Doggone it. Bye. Oh, yeah. I'm not even overreacting. Wow. I didn't expect it to smell that good. Yeah. What the fuck's wrong with me?